Hello students of grade 6, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Shahid Sir's class. Hope you're fine. Today I'm going to discuss lesson 7 of chapter 4 in your BGS book. Chapter 4 is about Introduction to Population of Bangladesh. Hope you enjoyed my last videos regarding the chapter. Well, let's start the chapter. Well, lesson 7 is Causes and Effects of Discrepancy in Mortality Rate. At first, we need to know causes of discrepancy in mortality rate. There are 6 causes. Number 1 is geographical reason, that is, mortality rate is low where infrastructure, what does it mean? And mostly needed basic facilities, services, etc. That is called infrastructure. The mortality rate is low where infrastructure, communication, transportation are developed and weather and climate is not an extreme level. Well, number 2 is natural disasters and accidents. Mortality rate is high in the regions where natural calamities, what are they? Something like floods, tornado, cyclone, drought, famine, etc. They take place, and these natural calamities take place, and communication system is faulty, and safety in construction work is less. And next one is number 3, various diseases. Mortality rate is high in the regions where cholera, typhoid, malaria, whooping cough, asthma and viral diseases, something like Zika virus, Ebola virus, Mark virus, etc. These kind of virus diseases break out in an epidemic form. Okay, then number 4 is age structure. That is, mortality rate is high where minor child and elderly people, that is old people, are more. Their mortality rate is high. Then poverty. The poor with low living standard cannot afford nutritious food and advanced healthcare, as you know, and therefore they are always at risk of diseases and premature death. And then the last one is wars and battles. Mortality rate is high where wars and battles take place. Therefore, people are dying in the Middle East, Africa, and in some Southeast Asian countries. Well, now, impacts of discrepancy in mortality rate. That causes changes in population, that mortality rate. So first thing is various source of premature death is happened accidentally or infant mortality purpose, which causes social and economic loss. Then high infant mortality rate, once it was high in Bangladesh, inspires high infant mortality rate inspires parents to give more birth. And then high mortality rate brings evil consequences for any country. But what about low mortality rate? Low mortality rate contributes to socio-economic development. What are they? They're something like developing the structure, age, and distribution of population. Well, this is the homework for you today. I hope you can answer it and submit the homework before next class. And of course, you should share if you fail to understand anything discussed today. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.